I need to get my mic plugged in because I'm a noob. Not really, but still forgot to plug it in. Looking like it might actually be live this time. Nice. Alright, you guys are on. Let me mute yes so you don't hear that. There we go. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Gotta wait for people to get in here. Sup, writer? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Let me know if the mic is working. Hopefully it's working goody and dandy. Would be helpful if someone was in here, but that's okay. Today we're going to be wandering through Cheyenne, for those of you catching the replay. I don't have a particular plan in mind, so we're just going to kind of go with the flow, see what's what. I don't remember everything that we saw in the last live stream, where it was all at. There's definitely been quite a bit of development since then, so we're going to just check it all out. Happy Valentine's Day, of course. Today is Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. And there goes one of the Domino's delivery cars. It's about to turn left. And see it right there? There it goes. Let one off to the right. There we go. That's one of the 4 cars here in Cheyenne that Domino's has. Oh my goodness, what are the odds? There's the other one. It's pulling up into the intersection. Look at that. What are the odds of seeing both of them at this intersection? That's pretty funny. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I do want to make sure you guys can hear me good. Should be able to, but I don't know. I can't really check to confirm right now. Let's see. Kind of need my charger cable out and ready to go. See if this one will even work. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm guessing so based on the response, but let me know. Hey there, Riley. How are you doing? Riley, Cody, and Ryder Ollis. Yeah, that one's too short. I didn't think about bringing duct tape today. That's fun. So I guess I'll have to figure this out somehow. Maybe we'll have to go to the store and buy tape. Shoot. All right, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I got some charge on my phone. But, yeah. Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Evan. How are you doing? Hey, Harper and James. How are you doing? Yeah, so if you guys are just getting in here, for those of you that are just getting in here, we're going to wander around Cheyenne and just see what's what. There's been quite a bit of development. We're starting out here on the south end of town today instead of the north end, like I think the last driving live stream we did. I don't even know if it's still public. I might have made it unlisted at this point. I don't remember. Either way, we're starting at the corner of South Greeley Highway and College Drive. And we'll go out north after a while. Probably do kind of a circle around town. So yeah, we'll go from there, starting it out here at Maverick, kind of facing northerly from the south end of town. Man, there's been a lot of development. I'm trying to think of the best place to start a little bit. I'm kind of thinking about going west and then go out to Lincoln Way area. So I think that's what I'll probably do. I can go. Plenty of time to get through before the cars came in. I can't read chat at the moment because I am driving, and of course I got the phone beside me. You guys are in the passenger seat. But once I do get to a point where I can stop, I can glance at chat or whatever, I will. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys are having a good day so far. If you have loved ones or whatever, maybe you're able to get them a gift. Here's Waltershide. Looks like everyone out here at this school is on recess break. Tiger Parade. So, I guess out here is kind of the first thing. So, off to the right, just up ahead, there's a whole bunch of new homes and multifamily complexes that have been built and a lot that are still getting built. They've been doing that for, probably a year now, roughly 6 months to a year. They're still working on it. There is actually a fire on one of them a little while back. They're calling it Harmony Valley. Looks like they are doing some work on it today. My live stream app is working today, so should be able to save the file, and if I have to, re-upload it. Hopefully I don't have to. It's nice when I don't have to, when there's not a lot of lag, but sometimes if there's lag, it ends up being choppy in the audio. But I think I'd rather just a little bit of choppy audio than going live on YouTube and totally losing connection and not being able to upload the full quality version of the stream. So it's kind of like just go with that. Alright, Parsley Boulevard, we'll go ahead and take a right here, and they've actually redone the bridge. Okay, Van, you wanted to go. You really wanted to go. They actually redid the bridge that goes over I-80 up here. They were redoing it for quite a while. They originally just were doing TLC, but then a semi-truck hit it, and at that point they decided. So it was closed for a long time. I think, man, I want to say around the start of this year is roughly when it opened. The end of last year, start of this year, and we did end up going over it when I was live with Standby News. And I should say Standby News was live with me because it was live on his channel. Nice thing about this one, they actually put a sidewalk on there now, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it technically would be considered part of the greenway. It's pretty wide sidewalk, so something that I think was needed anyway, and it's probably good that they ended up doing a new bridge. The old one was narrow. You wouldn't have been able to get a sidewalk on that thing. Yeah, that's easily an 8 to 10 foot wide sidewalk, so I'm willing to bet that's probably considered bike path. Well, mixed use trail, I guess they call them nowadays. Or bikeways. There's other words. They don't really use bike path anymore, but it's still kind of a common term that I use. So there you go. Not too much to see until we get onto Lincoln Way. We're going to go out a little bit further west because of the course we got the hotels and all that's been going on. You may remember, let's see, the Hitching Post Inn video that I did. I think I also did one of the little motel next door. Well, no, I did, because that one was featured on news articles a while back. Haven't started building anything as far as I know, but it is totally demolished, and they've kind of started doing a little bit of prep work, I guess you could say. So there is that. Hit the Ames underpass. Sup, Tanyan. I was able to glance over and I recognize the logo. Supposedly, you should be banned unbanned. Sorry to give you a heart attack for a minute. You should be unbanned in a Standby News' live chat. He said he went in and unbanned you, so. Yeah, maybe that was what the cause was for you for not being able to see your chats. I can't see the name of the person on top, so I'll have to wait a minute. Maybe when I get out further west, I'll scroll up in the chat, make sure I read all the messages that you guys have sent. Boink. So this is Ames Underpass. It's an interesting train here with different logos and stuff on it. Kind of same design as most of the Union Pacific engines, locomotives, I should say, but it had a totally different paint scheme. I didn't see Union Pacific branding on it at all, and it actually even had something like safety I don't know, security, safety, something like that on it. Put it on my Instagram story the other day when I was out here, and I think I might have a picture, so I probably could always show you. Except I think it might be on my camera. Actually, it might be. Hey, Ransacked. Yeah, traffic is crazy. Hey, Standby News, Ashley, how are you guys all doing? Yeah, there's a lot of traffic today. It's everywhere. We ran over to the store about an hour before maybe hour and a half before I got onto this live stream, and even the store was packed. So, yeah. Guess if the picture is on my camera, it would actually be easier to show you. It should be, because I zoomed into it. I remember that. Just a matter of getting to it, and now we got a green light. I can't hit my signal, dang it. Not without letting go. Oh, that's horrible timing. That's horrible timing. Oh well, I'll show you guys in a minute. Let me get up to the road a little bit here. Get up the road a little bit. All right. So yeah, off to the right is where hitching post and all that was. Yeah, I don't see foundation going in yet. We could maybe take a ride up to the entry of the event center and at least give you guys a glance at what it looks like. But yeah, they definitely still have not gotten going big time on it. Got Fairfield Inn. Actually, it's Fairfield by Marriott. I don't think it's called Fairfield Inn anymore. If it ever was. I can't remember now. Yeah, so if you can't already tell, this is very off the cuff. I have absolutely no plan in mind for where we're going. I kind of have an idea. I'm going to do some kind of circle throughout the city, but I don't have an exact road map or anything like that, so we're kind of just going with the flow. I think since the last live stream I did driving, all the Exxons in town, including this one on the right, have been turned into Sinclair. So they're all Sinclair branded now, which is crazy. So you got some weird incidences where you got that Sinclair just down the street from the Little America Sinclair, and you got Sinclair right across the street from each other over on South Greeley Highway, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. An interesting coincidence, to say the least. So we are on Lincoln Way right now. I think this is I-25 in front of us. Over here to the right of us is where I think I'm going to do a little U-E. So we got the old Phillips 66. I still probably should try to do some kind of video of it at some point. I've covered it in live streams, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't do a video, I guess. And we got the Tres Amigos that took over the old Village Inn over here. From my understanding, as I've shared in an older video, I'm pretty sure this was a former Denny's a long time ago. Denny's these days here in Cheyenne is out south of town. But yeah, let me park for a minute. Let me get the image found for you guys. Here we go. Yeah, it says safety starts here. KCS. It has a little logo thingy on it. So let's see if I can get it focused. There you go. Look at that. I don't know how it's coming out on the live stream, but that's the train I saw the other day when I was out biking. Second bike ride of the year, so that was a good thing. Let's zip this up and get that snapped. Here we go. Let me go through the chat. Nightbot's working today. Nice. Let's see. I don't think I missed too much. Yeah, the Domino's cars are new here, though. That's something else I should mention. They only had one at the South Greeley Highway location back around the start of the year. In fact, it was, the start of the year where I first saw it. And then they got a second one more recently, and I also saw two at the one on Pershing as well. So there's 4 cars overall in Cheyenne. I'd love to see every single employee car replaced by Domino's cars, because frankly, in my humble opinion, employees shouldn't have to drive their own cars. They should be driving the company cars, but that's my opinion, of course. And in my opinion, that's a good thing that they're doing that. It's actually nice to see a pizza place doing that. It is hilarious. Yes, Rensect is right. It's hilarious as heck. There you go. The Coloradoans leaving Colorado. There you go. Someone has that. So yeah, I do live in Cheyenne. Yes. Yep, I know a few people who live out that way, or at least have lived at some point, if not live. Do you have an and did you do an abandoned Wendy's? I haven't. Well, technically I photographed an abandoned Wendy's. I didn't end up doing a video just because couldn't see in, like, they had painted murals all over the building. So this was in Boulder, Colorado. One of the Wendy's over there relocated. The old location had murals painted all over the place around it intentionally, pretty clearly intentionally. So can't really see in, but it's at least a nice little decoration, I guess, while the building is vacant. So you got that. All right, so we're gonna leave Tres Amigos, but I did try Tres Amigos once so far, and I do like their food. I ate way too much when I ate the first time. I wanted to try their tortilla soup, but I also wanted to try one of their other dinners. What I didn't know was that the soup was going to be in a huge bowl. Like the soup alone could be a meal. So I got really, really full that day. That was a lot of food. It's good, but it's a lot of food. All right, we'll go ahead and turn left. So this, once again, this is Lincoln Way. We're going to start heading eastbound. Let's see, not too much besides the Tres Amigos. And I can't remember. Tres Amigos might have been here when I did the last driving stream. I can't remember. I can't remember. It's just been so long. But that's all right. That's all right. Let's see. Looks like everything's the same over there. Outback's still open and all that. Yeah, it's crazy how there's Sinclairs everywhere now, though. It's definitely crazy. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Okay, we'll do this. So over here on the left, just off of Westland Road, there's a former dealership. This one was a Subaru, if I remember right, and I believe they relocated farther down this road to a brand new building they built. So they left this building on the right vacant. So we'll just kind of pull in here for a minute. I don't have a spot to stop on the road so you can see the building here. Oh man, good story, quick little story. So saw a really cool locomotive a few streams ago on Standby News' channel. We were trying to kind of park up over here and get a good photo of it, but it already started moving, so I was like, crap, okay, I'm gonna do a video instead. And we're just gonna go ahead and go with it, so. It's like crap. But I did get I did get a video of it, and I believe that video is on Optopolis Extra right now, my Optopolis Extra YouTube channel. It's not the last one, but it's the last one before that I uploaded. So it is there. I actually probably want to turn left, but I don't know. We'll look at the new location real quick. We'll look at the new location. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little train. It advertised it's something not really advertised. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Let me think. So like it had stuff on it kind of saying like support our army and stuff like that. Like, I don't think it's those words, but something along those lines. And yeah, here's the Subaru. Maybe I'll actually hop on this street and get an angle from over here. This is a dead-end street, so I have to turn around anyway. It's like a back entry to this vehicle lot thing over here. In the past, I've seen cop cars that are damaged stored over here, so I'm sure there's something that they do there. I saw a state of Wyoming surplus or something like that, so I guess take that with what you will. Yeah, here's the new Subaru. So this is where they moved to. And maybe I'll zoom in for you guys a little bit. There you go. Yeah, Optopolis Nation was one of the ideas. I think Optopolis Extra ultimately had the most votes, and it's like, at the end of the day, I kind of like that the best. But I'm still using like Optopolis Nation occasionally in the hashtags and stuff, so yeah, there is that. There is that. And have I zoomed out? Yes, I did. All right, I think it's 30 on here, so I need to go 30. There we go. Got Magic City Enterprises. Behavior care specialists. I noticed there's a playground behind one of those buildings, so I wonder if one of them was like a preschool or daycare at one time. All right, going back on Lincoln Way though, westbound, or eastbound again, excuse me, heading eastbound. And one more car. Don't look like a train over here today, so we can't really do a rail fan today. And we got that car turning and that car. Maybe after that car we can go. Maybe. All right, I'm going. Vroom. Ah, that truck's turning anyway. Nice. All right. Take a left and go up towards the event center. The interesting thing with the event center, they actually moved where you have to go in at for the event center. I think it has to do with the fact they ripped out the road that you usually would have taken otherwise to get up there. So they kind of put in this temporary dirt road by the hitching post in main entry area. So a very long time ago, the lobby for the hitching post would have been right around this spot that we're entering. It's obviously long gone. Sorry for the bumps, this is a little bit bumpy. So you can see they did crushed base and gravel. And there is definitely not much here. There's a couple of construction vehicles. I see a semi truck with a low belly thingy, not a belly dump, but a low trailer, a flat trailer. This is a mess a little bit. But got the event center, of course. Ow. Hit the bump a little bit. Bumpity bumpity. We'll go back to the left and go back out. It's windy as heck today, too. That's something else. It's really windy, and it's only in the 30s, low 30s. I think it was 31 when I left home, so it's pretty chilly here. And of course, I gotta go sneak through these cars. Because I only did 2 spots where you can need access. 2 access points. Bumpity, and bumpity, and bumpity, and bumpity. There we go. Ow. Okay. So yeah, not a lot. Oh boy, this is bumpy. But not a lot to see. But still interesting to see it this way. I'll read the chat maybe before I turn left. You gotta be careful up here because there's 2 different ramp things, and if you don't go off at the right spot, you'll go off on the curb, and you don't want to go off on the curb. Freak this van out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I actually have a couple of other channels today. Okay, we can go. I actually have a couple other channels. I need to do like a formal announcement. So like I have Optopolis Extra. Initially that was Optopolis Shorts. Was doing some retail stuff on there, but I decided to shift Optopolis Extra into kind of just filming in general. So the main goal with that channel is to film content. Like it's more about the filming rather than the content, but the content's still of interest. Obviously I wouldn't be covering, I don't know, staring at the ground for 10 minutes unless there's an intentional reason behind it. Let's see. I don't know if I wanted to go forward here or not. I don't know. But also got Optopolis Vault. So on Optopolis Vault, I'm uploading old stuff that I never really intended to upload, but I have. The main area there is obviously going to be retail, because I have occasionally recorded a clip of video from something retail related in the past. But of course, when I did that, I never did it with anticipation of uploading it to anywhere. So, and there's still some other stuff where I did have some intent of uploading it somewhere, but maybe not to main YouTube channel or stuff like that. There's a video or 2 maybe that I've uploaded to my main channel. This is 19th Street and Missile Drive. We're turning right. I'm gonna go back eastbound. But I do have a video or two on my main channel that I've made unlisted for one reason or another that I might end up one day putting on there. I might end up doing that. Because at the end of the day, the video is still pretty good in general. It has more to do with maybe like inaccurate facts or something like that. Like maybe I got a detail wrong when I was doing the history. That happens sometimes. Just can't be helped. Let's see. I gotta remember where that place is. I think it's actually on the left. Yeah, sort of on the left. We kind of need to go to the next block up. Maybe I'll go around the block. So this is Schneider and 19th, and there's a new Ziggy's Coffee that's coming in over on one of the buildings next to the sheriff's office. And yeah, we'll go over there and just take a quick gander. Boink. Have to go a little bit beyond it because the road over there is also one way going in the other direction. So can't really do it from this angle. I could, I guess, but I don't know. I guess I could. I don't know. Let's see. Got Blacktooth Brewing Company, CrossFit, Trophy Creative, First Interstate Bank. Yeah, maybe we'll just do this. That way we can park. Okay. So this is also being turned into Western Vista Credit Union. I can't tell if Ziggy's is officially open at this location yet. They definitely are getting there though, so I don't know if it'd come out on camera or not. I almost need to lift you guys up. One sec. Let's see. There we go. Let me maybe pull you guys off for a minute. 2 minutes for where I am. Hi, Brian Bruin. There you go. So you can see Ziggy's Coffee right there on that sign, and Western Vista as well. So yeah, I don't know. I think this might have been some kind of office building before this. And Ziggy's Coffee ended up going in here, I should say. They showed pictures on their Facebook page, and it's like, holy crap, they're doing that. I came across it by accident, and yep, they are. And of course, there's a new Ziggy's supposed to go in over on Pershing as well. So, yeah. I don't know what was here before Western Vista. I think it might have just been offices, frankly. But yeah, the building was for sale for a little while. They still got coming soon sign for the Western Vista and Ziggy's. Maybe I'll pull up just a little farther so I can get a good photo of that. Grab off a quick photo, because why not? There we go. Yeah, we'll worry about the other sign maybe in a minute. Maybe I need to do kind of a wig-wag thingy here. Think I could squeeze in a wig-wag? I don't know. Wait a minute. Maybe I can make this work. There we go. All right. There we go. And left. What's up, Joshua Jarami? How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. City Center Building. I didn't realize it's called that. City Center Building. I guess I kind of did, but I forgot. I did forget. So yeah, it's actually called the City Center Building. All right. Let's see. What else is there downtown? There's definitely other stuff. Gotta think about it for a minute. Okay. Nobody's coming. We'll go forward. I see a train going by now. Of course it would be going by right now when I'm not where I can see the train going through the crossing. Yeah, I don't see anyone. It's been quite a few new businesses in downtown Cheyenne over the last couple of months, or a few months, I should say. Quite a few new ones. Yeah. I don't know if there's much more to say than that, but I mean, it's something. I think I can go. Got a military vehicle, looks like, right there on the right. Safe flat. Ham bones, of course. I think I've talked about that in a past live stream. Maybe we'll go out south. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Anything else? Oh yeah, there is a horse palace. I don't know. Guess we'll have to go around the block for that. Oh yeah, and High Market. There's a couple of new things over here. Dunkin'. All right. Looks like 3 more cars, maybe. Sorry to hold you up, cop. I need to sneeze and I can't. We'll go right. Let this car go because they're kind of there first. Then I'll go. Bejo is still there. Okay, Bejo is still there. It'd be really nice to slip by this person, but I'm not going to be able to. That's all right. Light turned anyway. There we go. So over here on the left, we got the Horse Palace, WHR Horse Palace. Of course, it is a betting facility, basically, right? But it is something that has opened here. It opened in what was the, I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's a furniture store a long time ago. It's DeLinger's Bar most recently, and it was also a Los Abuelos, a Mexican restaurant. Never got to try Los Abuelos. I wanted to, but yeah. Yep. And apparently there's plans for condos in the building next door to it, but I haven't seen anything new come in there yet, so that's kind of where it's at. And then up here on the right, we got High Market. H-I Market. Used to be a Come and Go. They were slowly shifted the branding over to High Market over the last, I don't know, year and a half, something like that. But it's no longer Come and Go, which means there's only 2 Come and Go's left now here in Cheyenne. Probably saw that sign there, and you got a sign there. I'm gonna try and go to the left after this person goes. There we go. So there you go. You probably saw the sign there and can't get out over here. Darn it. I guess we can. So there you go. You can see that was H-I Market. Oh yeah, Arby's remodeled this store over here. I've gotten into it one time, and it's actually pretty decent in there. It looks pretty clean. They did a pretty good job. They kind of gave a taste of retro in a way, because they put like some stuff that would kind of feel retro-y. Like they have a lighted Arby's sign in there that would be that's like lighted with bigger bulbs. There's also like a painting in the very front part of the building. Maybe not painting, but a photograph in the very front part of the building, where They actually have the old school Arby's sign pictured. I don't know if it would be the one for Cheyenne. I have a feeling they probably took a picture of a different one. It's probably a standard feature of most remodeled Arby's these days and new Arby's. But even if that is the case, it's still kind of cool to see the retro vibe, and I can actually see the A from here in the window. The lighted A for Arby's. I think we're good to go. Maybe I'll take a left. I think that's what I'll do. Steakhouse garlic ribeye sandwich they got now. Saw that advertised. I don't know how it would be. But, yeah, interesting. Interesting. Vroom vroom. Vroom vroom. So this is what's this road again? Forgetting the name of it. Evans Avenue. Since we're over here, maybe we'll go over and take a look at the Ziggy's and all of that. The Ziggy's and Pershing, that is. And also the Domino's, see if the two cars are there. At the very start of the stream, we saw both cars for the one out on Yellowstone, which was kind of funny timing. They both happened to be out and about when I started this stream. It's possible we won't see them if the Pershing ones are out driving, which would be okay. Yeah, Arby's can sometimes not be the best, I guess I could say. There's certainly times where maybe they are maybe limited on the amount of workers they have for some reason, or I don't know, sometimes maybe the food just isn't the freshest. If you go in late at night, though, at any restaurant, the food's usually not going to be that fresh, right? Usually they don't want to cook fresh food right before they close, so in those instances I could understand for sure. As long as they don't close their goddamn lobby, though. That's one thing that ticked me off about McDonald's on South Greeley Highway. Maybe we'll spin down South Greeley. There's a few new things on South Greeley Highway as well. So maybe we'll spin down that way towards the end of the stream. Lincoln Way Taco. Alright, it's green. I'll have to look at chat in a minute. There's definitely, I don't know. For me, I won't name which location. There's one Arby's I've had so many bad experiences that it's not even funny. It's just it's not even funny. I won't name which one, but it's one of them. I kind of wish I had it. Sometimes I do actually wish I had a body cam, because some of the things that you see happen are just like, bruh, are you really having a freak out over this little thing that just needs to be fixed? but it's like, whatever. I'm not necessarily talking about one specific place, but yeah. Smell a little bit of smoke over here. Maybe it's just fireplaces. I don't know. Hopefully it's just fireplaces. A little hint of smoke, though, for sure. Let's see. I don't think I see them right now, so they might actually be out delivering right now with them. Yep, looks like they're out delivering right now. So, only saw that one employee car, but last time that I was out here, I think it was with Standby News, actually, they did have both cars here. And we'll have to wait a minute because we got a couple other cars coming. So this one we're at right now is the location on Pershing. The Domino's that we were at the very start was obviously out at, well, not at, but near. That one is obviously the South Greeley Highway one. We will be going out towards the one on Yellowstone, though. Yeah, I don't know. It does seem like High Market is a big chain. So, I mean, I guess that might be an upside. If it is, in fact, local, then that's not so bad. But, yeah. Interestingly, they added a little, like, pipe shop in there, which was kind of interesting. Like, I guess it might be more of a glass shop, but, you know, that kind of stuff. We'll go out this way for a minute. Let's see. Try and think of other. Frick. I hate that indecision zone. I hate it. I was going a little bit under the speed limit, and then I got what I deserved, a freak out moment. There's a really good video on Road Guy Rob, made by Road Guy Rob, about how the yellow lights can kind of be a little bit of a fluster if you're not going the right speed. There's actually an equation that figures out how long that yellow light has to be for the speed that cars are going, and if you're going under or over the speed limit for the light, not the speed limit on the road, but the speed for the light, then it ends up kind of causing a little bit of a fluster. You kind of don't want to stop because you don't want to slam your brakes on and get rear-ended, but you also don't want to run the red light either, and it's a bad conundrum to be in. Alright, here we go. Just take a quick pass by Espy's, because why not? I think Espy's was here in the walking streams, if I remember right. Espy's restaurant, a breakfast and lunch joint, as they have advertised on their sign there. They took over the Burger Inn that was at that location at one time. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other stuff to look at. We didn't look at the Ziggy's, did we? Oh well, that's all right. We'll have to maybe do another time or something. They are working on it. They haven't done any foundation, at least as of the other day when I was out that way. About a week ago, I think it was. That was out there. So that's over on the corner of Airport Parkway and Pershing Boulevard, or Maury Avenue and Pershing Boulevard, that stoplight. It's next to the cemetery. They ripped out all the trees and lights and any remnants of the gas station that were left, besides which that's basically just the foundation. And they have plans for a Ziggy's there. They haven't started building it yet. I haven't heard anything either as far as when they're going to build it, but it is out there and is getting built, or at least in the plans for getting built, I should say. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool in a way. In a way. I know there's a lot of people that hate how we have so many coffee restaurants here, although I do agree with Stand By Knees, it'd be nice if there was a little more on the south side, because there's not a lot of variety out there. There really isn't. It's not necessarily that the stuff that is out there already is bad. It's probably fine, right? I'm sure most of it's good that I haven't tried, and what I have tried is good. But there is a little bit of a limitation out there. So there is an upside of having more stuff out there. And that's actually one thing we'll see later in the stream too, is a new coffee restaurant that's going out on South Greeley Highway. Gotta love how the bike lane just gets shoved into a shared use lane. It's been that way for a while now. Because it's better than nothing, but it's not really anything special. In my humble opinion, anyway. I'm gonna go a little bit far. Actually, I kind of need to turn right because of the one way. So I think I'll do that. So the Blue Federal Credit Union over here did do a renovation of this building on the left. Boink. They did renovate the entire building, and now it's a totally different color scheme. The inside has been renovated as well. They had a bit of a grand opening thing. Man, this road's narrow. Shoot, I should have turned in the lot probably. Shoot. All right, we'll go forward and come back. I didn't think about it. We'll come back and go around again. Actually, you know what? Screw it. There we go. Whee! There we go. I don't want to have to go all the way around the block, and if I go around the block, then I'm going to be put into a similar situation where I can't get a good view of it. There we go. That's a better view. There we go. There you guys go. That should be a decent view. I know there's a little bit of brightness. Sup, Brian? How are you doing? So far, I've liked all the coffee places that have opened here. I've tried City Brew before. I haven't had them in a while, but when I did try them, I liked them. I've liked Starbucks. I've liked Ziggy's. I have liked Human Bean too. I haven't really had a preference for one or the other. Like they have their different tastes for sure. For me personally, I'm not that picky on my coffee. So, or in my case, I guess I usually will go for a, what do they call them? Like, what is it? Latte, mocha latte. That's what I'll usually go for. I got a smoothie thing from Human Bean on Lincoln Way, and that was pretty good. So, tasted pretty good anyway. All right, we'll go ahead and go. Come on, light, stay green for me. Stay green for me. That's a good light, just like that. All right, let's head out to Delrange area. Why not? So we're coming up onto Yellowstone Road, headed northbound. Well, right now, I guess a little more northwest, but we'll be northbound soon enough. Did try a breakfast burrito from Ziggy's, and that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Kind of tasted like it probably was baked. Had a crunch to it, if I remember right. A little bit of a crunch anyway, a little bit. And when I was out here at the Domino's on Yellowstone with Standby, I did not see any Domino's cars whatsoever. And it's possible that maybe we just caught them. Well, I think, actually, I take it back. I think there's one, and it's an employee-owned car. It's kind of, that's why I was kind of getting at in the shores, that it's nice to see them having the workers' cars. And of course, I kind of talked about the start of the stream. So, when we were out there, they didn't have any of the Domino's owned. They had only employee-owned, but then they didn't have very many cars there anyway. So I don't know. It's possible that most of them went home for the day already. So I can't say for certain on this one if they have them yet, but I haven't seen them if they do. Let's see, what else got Bill over here? What else is done? There's the Chase Bank, so we need to take a look at the Chase Bank. I think that's about it. I think we've already talked about Uni-Wyo. I've ultimately done a video of the Ziggy's, and Domino's was already there for that video as well. So, I mean, there's not anything special, I don't think, to see there. Kind of just looking to see if I see anything. I'm not seeing anything there. Oh yeah, Finbo, First National Bank of Omaha. So they actually took over two of the banks here in Cheyenne. This one that we're at Carlson and Yellowstone, and also the one over on Pershing near Logan Avenue, not on Logan, but near Logan, about a block away from Logan. It's over by the Pershing Plaza as well. They took over the brand, and they have interest in building another location out on Delrange Boulevard, where Runza was supposed to open. Runza is off. Runza is not planning to come Cheyenne, at least right now. I think they still have desire to open a Cheyenne location. They're just not working on it right now because they couldn't find anyone, I guess, to open it. They're looking for a franchisee when they had signs up out at the Delrange spot where they wanted to take over. So, all right, let's do a little Yui. Kind of got to do a little bit of a 2-point turn thing here. Not quite a 3-pointer. There's point 2, and we're off. It's crazy to think that there used to be a gas station here. It really is. Really is. But now it's a Chase Bank. If I were to rate the coffee places in town... Wait, Walmart has coffee? What? Didn't realize Walmart had coffee. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, they definitely have different tastes, though. Human Bean and Ziggy's definitely had more of a sweet taste to them compared to Starbucks, in my opinion. Starbucks has a little more of a dirty taste, but that doesn't mean it's dirty bad. Like, to me, it still tastes good. Like, I kind of expect that dirty taste of coffee anyway. So, let's see. I don't think there's anything over to the right of us, really, that's been done. We've already talked about the McDonald's a lot. Yeah, there's not a whole heck of a lot besides the Finbo, and we'll drive by that here in a second. I guess we need to go on Carlson, actually, so maybe we won't quite drive by it. And one more car and one more car there. Gotta love how it's hard to get out of these roads sometimes. Alright, come on, car, I want to go. I want to go. Me want to go. There we go. So yeah, Finbo on the right, FNBO, First National Bank of Omaha Bank. Didn't have locations in Cheyenne until they took over the brand that was here before. I'm forgetting the name of the brand, but boink. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is a place on Carlson, and there's also the school up here, so we'll take a look at that. There's a new restaurant going in on Prairie, so we'll go down Prairie, maybe touch on Natural Grocers. I've already covered the heck out of Bed Bath & Beyond in the last live stream, although they have since added signage, specifically like in the front window, that's huge red, yellow, black colored signage. It says store closing, everything must go, and all that. So it's a little more clear that they are in fact closing now than it was, even though before we were able to confirm. Yeah, it's crazy to think that Wyoming will be without any Bed Bath & Beyonds once both stores close. The Casper one is also closing. Kind of a shame, kind of a shame. Yeah, I don't think there's too much here, but we do got the place on the right, which right now I don't... Oh, Painted Rose, that's right. Painted Rose Designs is what they're calling it. Ow, bad bump. We'll turn left and go into the parking lot for a minute. That'll work better than trying to do it in the middle of the road. Ooh, boinks. Bad bump. Okay. There we go. Fortunately, the sun's right where I need to aim the camera, which sucks. Yeah, Painted Rose Designs. So they took over this gas station right here. Old gas station, long ago gas station. I can't tell how well that's coming out on camera. Sup, Adam's Games Show, how are you doing? Hopefully I haven't missed too much in here. I don't think I have. Looks like I've gotten most of them. Yeah, I haven't necessarily done an explicit video on McDonald's, but I've definitely talked about pretty much every single McDonald's in Cheyenne now. Yeah, in a live stream or something like that at some point. I think I may have even done a post or two at this point. So, man, this is steep. A little bit of a steep incline. All right, there we go. All right, we got one truck here and a Jeeper that I probably should wait for, and another Jeeper. That's funny. Not Wranglers, but looks like a Compass and a Wrangler. And then after that, I think we'll be able to go. I love how this person to the right of me did not want to wait for me to turn left, but they have to wait anyway. All right, one more car and we can go. They did not want to wait for me though. And yet they had to wait for me anyway. They had to wait for the same traffic I did anyway. All right, another elementary school. So this one is Hobbs, and then up ahead is a new school called Coyote Ridge Elementary School. I've covered it in a couple of streams. I don't remember if it was bike streams or walking streams or what at this point, because it's been so long ago, but I have mentioned it in past streams for sure. Man, what is the deal with the traffic here? Oh, okay, just that person turning left. But when I covered it in the past, though, the school that's up here, kind of on the right, but kind of up ahead, too. They were only barely starting on what I believe to be the gym. These days, they're starting to get walls up on it, so... Like, they're starting to get the main walls and all that going, the exterior walling. They're getting pretty far on it, is what I should say. And I don't know how I'll be able to do this. I almost might need to grab you guys off the tripod again. Yeah, I think I might need to grab you guys. Almost would go forward. The road doesn't have any road closed signs on it, but it is all gravel and who knows what's in there. So, yeah. We're gonna pull over right here and I'll get a good view for you guys. This will work better. All right. There we go. So you got the Coyote Ridge Elementary. Look at that. Look at that. I think that's the gym on the right, and then you got all the classrooms on the left. Pretty big school. Pretty big school. And they are also doing some apartments and stuff out farther east of here, off of Converse. Let's see. Phone's at 39%. All right. Have to wait for traffic, and then we'll pick off again. Looks like they will have an entry over here off of Powder House for the school. Right up on the left. So there will be a parking lot entry there. Let's see. Trying to think of everything that we could look at. There's definitely the Freddy's that we need to look at because they're getting farther on it. They're getting a lot farther. I think when I originally might have mentioned it, I don't know if they even had the foundation in. They might have had the foundation, maybe. I can't remember. It's been so long. But it definitely was nowhere near where it is now. And of course, we got Old Natural Grocers where Barnes & Noble is going in, at least planning to right now. I do wonder if they're going to consider trying to take over the Bed Bath & Beyond since that's in the same plaza. I think it's a different property, but at the end of the day, it's all connected. I almost want to say the owners are the same person on the property. So if that is the case, and even if it's not the case, I'd still look into the possibility of opening there if they're still interested in a bigger space, I guess. But I don't know if they will or not. If nothing else, they are still planning to go into the Natural Grocers. They're not going into the mall. So there is that. Yeah, I definitely see the wall getting farther. It looks like they've painted the wall on the exterior. So maybe while this light changes and we wait for people, I'll pull you guys off again. So here's a view of the Freddy's from this side. This is at Prairie Avenue, across from the mall. Got Discount Tires right up ahead. One more car. semi-truck. $10 to 30% off is what the price is right now on everything in Bed Bath & Beyond. Looks like they did get rid of the curbside pickup sign. I don't see it anymore. Wonder what they did with it. But yeah, they're closing, and then we'll go over this way. Got the bumpity bump bump. Ah, now I see what the semi-truck is parked there for. They're getting rid of all their trash. Looks like it might have been in a trash compactor. Might have been. Alright, let's do this. No cars, we're good. So, here we go. This is Farmer Natural Grocers. They haven't done anything inside yet, but they did remove the store closed sign, I'm noticing now. And at least as of right now, they're looking to get the Barnes & Noble in here. I see something in there. It almost looks like a TV screen. Yeah, I think there's a TV screen inside the doorway. That was not there but last time. Not there last time. Gonna slip through here for a specific reason. Right there you can see that they have a trash bin. Big old trash container thingy. And I believe that that's what they've been throwing stuff in for Bed Bath & Beyond, Barnes & Noble. And it looks like there is a TV box in there. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a TV I saw. That's a pretty big TV I saw. Yeah, none of this is Walmart, though. None of this is Walmart. We got Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Michael's, all that good stuff. So I've done video of the closing, or technically closing, right? Closing to move Natural Grocers. I've done a video of the new Natural Grocers. I've done the videos of Barnes & Noble when it was still at the old location. It's kind of hilarious that they're just literally swapping places. But, I mean, hey, it works. They had to do something. And they I guess they didn't really like the mall as much. They decided they didn't want to go in the mall. Barnes & Noble did. So, yeah, that's why it's not going in the mall. Kind of perhaps ironically, this season, one of the spaces that the Delta Kappa Gamma 39th annual used book sale, they're actually going to be using one of their spaces is going to be the one that Barnes & Noble was going to take, part of it anyway. Which is just crazy. Cool, but crazy. Kind of a funny coincidence, but yeah, I know someone else mentioned it on Facebook. It's kind of like, yeah, that's actually kind of funny, but yeah. So that's over here at the Frontier Mall, of course, which is where we're at right now. Curious if they'll have the drop-off sign up right now. It's later in the day. They're not supposed to. Well, I guess officially they don't have it set up to pick up in the afternoon, but there's someone there you could drop off at any time. Any books you want to donate to the used book sale. I don't know if the sign will be there or not. It was there the other day, and I did get a photo of it, but might not be there right now. Oh yeah, Crumble Cookies. That's another one. I'm glad I turned in here. Crumble Cookies has opened in part of the former Country Buffet. They took over what was the AT&T space right here on the right. Yeah, I don't see the sign right now, so there may not be anyone there right now, but that's okay. Plus, it's windy, so they may have taken it in for that reason too. Let's get a better angle of the Crumble Cookies. I've gone there, I think, twice now, and so far no complaints. I've gotten Crumble Cookies from a location in Colorado like twice now as well, so I have no complaints for Crumble. No complaints. There you go. There's the Crumble. Oh, okay. I misunderstood you. I totally misunderstood you. My bad, Adam. My bad. Okay. Now that we've freaked that car out, let's zoom out. Make sure we're zoomed out. I don't know. Are we zoomed out? Okay. Looks like we're zoomed out. Vroom. Let's see. What else is there? What else is there? I know there's other stuff. There's mattress room we need to talk about. We'll see. Looks like we'll be able to turn left. Hopefully the light stays green long enough for me. Okay, go. I want to go. I don't want to wait on the red light. Come on, stay green. Stay green. Yes, yes, I'm making. Oh, that's a bad bump. Oh, that hurt. Jesus Christ, if I hit that on my bike, that probably would have thrown me off. Oh my goodness. That hurt a little bit. That actually hurt a little bit. If I was on my bike, it probably would have hurt me. I don't know if it would have thrown me off. It might have. If I hit it right, it probably would have. I didn't know there was a bad bump there. Didn't know about that. Sleep Number was part of the Country Buffet. All 4 of those businesses were part of the old Country Buffet. Sleep Number, Five Guys, and Dickies were original to the space after Country Buffet was gone. Of course, as I mentioned, AT&T went in and closed, and now it's replaced by Crumble Cookies. Let's see. I don't think there's anything major here. We do got the Taco Bell on the right that did get rebuilt, completely rebuilt. And I see flashing lights up ahead, so this should be interesting. Looks like a fire truck. We'll see what's up in a minute. So we got Taco Bell over here. And they actually rebuilt this entire building. There's a line for the mobile pickup, but I have not seen it in use yet. But you can see it's totally new style. Nothing like the original. Parking lot's bigger. Probably even more. Well, I'll say this. It wouldn't surprise me if there's more parking spots than the original. Are the flashing lights gone? I can't tell. I can't tell. All right, here we go. Yeah, looks like they might be gone. Can't remember if I mentioned the Tres Amigos. I almost feel like I might have caught it when they were working on remodeling it maybe, but I definitely didn't catch it after they opened the second location. So they opened their first location out as an ambulance. So they opened their first location though out on Lincoln Way, and we saw that earlier in the stream. They took over the Village Inn. And then they opened a second one over here. They took over what was, I believe it was called Scotty's Pizza at one time. Can't think of all the names of it. It's had a lot of names over the years. Lots of different restaurants have been in this building. That was a noisy car. Oh yeah, it's 2 doors down for a while as well. So there's that. Boink, boink. Oop. Okay, thank you, thank you. Wasn't sure what they were doing. They kind of started backing up. So there you go. I don't know if that came out on camera or not. I don't know. Hopefully it did. Hopefully it did. Boink. Yeah, pretty cool that they have 2 locations now. Kind of nice to have one out in Del Range, so you don't necessarily have to go all the way out west of town anymore. Maybe I'll be able to get a better view from over here in this part of the parking lot. Here we go. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. So it's right up there on the right. I don't know if it's coming now. I can't see it. It closed a while back. I don't remember the year. I think there might be an article about this. If you did some research on it, you could probably figure it out. I don't remember what year it closed, though. I don't remember. It's around the start of the 2010s or so. I don't remember the year, though. I don't remember the specific year. All right, we'll go over here because a mattress firm. Mattress firm. So I can't. Wow, they already got a mattress firm sign on the Hobby Lobby thing there. Or the old Kmart sign frame. Big old snow pile blocking part of the road, so got to go around it. There we go. So yeah, Mattress Firm is a brand new building right here off of Del Range Boulevard, across from Natural Grocers' new location, which is the old Barnes & Noble. There you go. There's a good view of it. They opened, geez, a few weeks ago now. At least a few weeks ago. It's sometime in January. But, brand new building. There's the Cheyenne Vision Clinic, which I've talked about in the past. Farmer Circuit City. Oh yeah, FedEx. So FedEx office moved over here. I definitely talked about in the abandoned video I did. I might have talked about in a live stream before. I can't remember. I don't remember if I covered it after it opened or not, because again, it's just been so long since I've done any of the live streams. I just don't remember it all anymore. I don't remember where we left off. So they moved over here and opened up in part of this building, which I think right now I should be able to see them just fine. So they're in that space now. Chicken buffet. They fixed two of the letters. Two of the letters aren't flashing anymore. Okay, they didn't do the pickup window on Qdoba yet. I think the plans got approved for the new pickup window that's supposed to go for the Qdoba, but they definitely have not started on it. And of course, I think they've been doing some roofing work on this building, and they're doing some landscaping over here in front of the Sam's Club. You can see straight ahead, actually, the new apartments I was mentioning earlier. They're off of Converse and Carlson. Brand new apartment buildings. I don't know, it might be condos. Apartments or condos, one or the other, but multifamily units nonetheless. Panda Express did a repaint on their building. That's another one. So now it's a little more of a contrasty theme of colors. A little more white and black versus beige and tan. And we got another Exxon over here as well. Former Exxon, that's Sinclair. Let's see. Guess we could take a look at the new fire station that's going in over here. So there's coal fire station number 5 to the right of us. And it's going to relocate up to just off of Converse, a little bit to the left of us. And they actually got the building going pretty far, which is crazy. Crazy. It'll be good to see them there, I think. I think it'll be a little bit better than where they're at now, especially when Del Range becomes so congested, which, as you can see, even right now, it's pretty busy. It's been so busy before that the traffic has been backed up to their intersection, to the intersection where the fire station currently is. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a problematic spot for them. It's not perfect. Not perfect. All right, light. Yellow, red, green. Bounce, bounce. Adios, Sinclair. Probably end up seeing the one on Lincoln Way. Big Five. Big Five's been there for a while now. Still remember when it was a Rex Appliance Center. Alright, right here on the right is where the new fire station is. You can probably already see the fencing. Might even be able to see the building, I don't know. But we'll take a right. Dutcher Baseball Complex is the baseball stadium thing over here, and it's being built just outside of that area. We'll go over and do a U-turn and let you guys get a good view of it. I think, if I remember right, they were predicting about a year for it to be built, and I think it's pretty likely that it'll be a year, so. And of course, there's 2 other fire stations that are being built as well. One of them is, I believe, Station 4-ish. I think 4. It's supposed to replace one that they quit using a long time ago, at least as a normal station. I think they still use it as a training facility, but yeah. So let's get an angle on this. Maybe right here. So sidewalk is closed now because they're doing some plumbing work for it. But you can see the building right here. It's obviously still got a long ways to go. It looks like mainly the plastic's just been put up to kind of give the workers a spot to stop. But yeah, there is that. There is that. Okay. He is waiting. I'll take a left. Gotta wait for all this traffic now, and he wants to turn right, so he doesn't want to wait. Alright. Maybe 2 cars that way, 2 cars this way. There's a lot of traffic, man. There is a lot of traffic. Got AMR just chilling in the parking lot over here. It's one of the spots they do like sitting a lot. I think I might be able to go after this guy. He's in the far lane. So technically I could go, but it's like I don't want to freak him out. I've had so many times where someone will swerve into my lane even though they're only going in the right lane or something like that, or left lane in this case. Or, you know, there's other times where someone will actually go in that lane. So it freaks the heck out of me when people turn, even if I am in the far lane, like this person in front of me was. So I try not to do that where I go out, where I actually turn while they're still in the intersection. Try to wait for that, them to at least get through it. Mobile before. I think I have. Kinda almost need to be in the right lane. Yeah, let's go in the right lane. We need to turn right. So a couple things over here. So first, a few things actually, and we're gonna have to wait. So the first thing is that Tommy's Express Car Wash has been built and it is open. They opened last month, I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was the end of last month roughly. When they opened, they offered free car washes for like 2 or 3 days, and then that was it. Now you gotta have a membership thingy now, I think. I think they will let you go through for a single time fee as well, but they definitely have emphasis on their memberships on their website. I know, because I had to look through their website. And whether or not that's worth it, I don't know. I guess it would depend on how often you use it. But either way, it is built and open right now. Not a lot of cars there at the moment, but it is a cold day, so I wouldn't blame people for not wanting to do their car today. Not the best day to do that. Yeah, there you go. There's a good view of it. So, of course, it is one of the ones that drags you through. Let's see, what's next? Up here on the intersection of Moran Avenue and Del Range, there's going to be a new Schwab Tire Care Center. They already demolished one of the complexes over here, the multifamily complexes for it, and they will be demolishing the other one soon, I'm sure. They plan to basically just take over both lots for the Les Schwab, so after this, Moran Avenue won't really be going in there at all anymore. It'll just be their parking lot. Maybe we'll turn left for a second. But you can see straight up ahead, the one on the right's been demolished, one on the left's still there. Probably still working on getting all this stuff out of there, all the asbestos and who knows what. There's definitely some hazardous material in there because of just being so old when that was still acceptable. You definitely don't want to just tear down something with asbestos in it. Sonic replaced their standalone sign finally, so you probably just saw how that was a little bit different signage up there. Definitely more modern. Well, I think the last one was wind damaged, if I remember right, so yeah, pretty crazy. I'll read chat here in a minute. Maybe I'll pull up in a parking lot up here and park for a minute. We need to go back the other way, but I'll look at chat first. Crazy that Panera's here. Okay, that person's waiting. We'll go. From. Yeah. Once upon a child in City National Pond. I don't know where to park. We'll park here for a second. There we go. Just park here for a minute so I can reach out. You're not in Cheyenne right now. That's all right. That's okay. I need to plug my phone in before it gets any lower. And I didn't stop to get tape, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Shoot. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, there's Days In somewhere. Okay, nice. All right, there we go. It's plugged in. My nerve wreck is not having this fall. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. Maybe that'll work. We'll see. Hopefully that doesn't fall. I think our Kmart, what was it? Spring 2017? Yeah, it had to be because Sears closed in January 2018. So. Oh, I see what Tino is talking about. Okay. I missed some of this, so I don't know all the details. But yeah. Interesting little detail. Man, pardon me one more time. Well, there's no one over here. That person's kind of waiting. And they're parking. Okay. Alrighty. Man, that would be fun. Anyway, random thought. This is gonna be a bad spot to get out. This is gonna be a bad spot. Get out. I'm not doing it. Oh, dear. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. We're never gonna get out there if we go there because we gotta go to the left. I think that's the last thing actually on that part. So I think we could actually probably use this back road. So maybe I'll do that so I don't have to wait for the light. Vroom. I can beat him. There we go. That was smooth. There we go. Boink. So we're on on Sheridan Street. This is just north of Delrange Boulevard. Headed up towards, oh boy, they did not put the dirt in that hole very good. Looked like they might have been doing some sewer work there or something, but they did not put the dirt in that hole very good. Yeah, how about that? City Breeze on the right. How about that? Anyway. Alright. Starting work on the fin bow yet. There were plans submitted, but I don't remember if they were approved yet or not. And either way, they haven't started working on it, so it's still a ways. Kind of hyped to see the new Wing Stop that's up here. I haven't ever tried Wing Stop, so it'll be interesting to try a new wing place for once. Not that the others in town are bad. I've tried pretty much everywhere, I think, for wings here. And so far, I haven't had anywhere where I've had particular complaints. Some of them have a little bit smaller wings, chicken wings. But besides that, not really much that I could complain about. That they all have good flavors and stuff like that. But still hyped to have another place that I can try sometime. Hasn't opened yet, but they are going to be opening in the former Starbucks coffee. I've done numerous shorts and stuff on it before, numerous little video clips of it. I think there even is a short or two on my channel showing it as abandoned. Right now they are still working on the interior of it, so still got a ways to go. But this is the Starbucks that moved over to Windmill, which is over by Sonic. Maybe we'll take a spin around back and see if they have any of the Domino's cars. Because when we came, this was another one where me and Jeremy, Standby News, we both drove by a couple, and just for the fun of it, kind of see if they have the Domino's delivery cars. And I didn't see them here that night, but then I also didn't see any employee cars whatsoever that night. So, yeah. Cheyenne CSO. Interesting. All right, here we go. You guys will get a good look at it here in a second. Of the Wing Stop, I should say. I don't think I'm going to be able to go right away. Overnight parking. Boy, there's a lot of traffic. Nope. That person decided they wanted to go. Maybe this person will let me. Yeah, I think they will. There we go. There we go. Thank you, white car. Thank you, white car. Yeah. Take just a quick spin back here and just see if they do. All right, no delivery cars. None of the Domino's branded ones anyway. Only an employee car. Let's see, what else is there? Trying to think of everything else. I think we'll go forward. Let's see, maybe we'll go College, I guess. I don't think there's anything in particular on Ridge. think of other things that are along here. Man, this is gonna be fun to get out here. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get lucky. We might get lucky. 2 more cars from my left. Got a few more cars on the right. Wish that light would change. Got a fire truck coming. That's fun. I probably would have been better going through the stoplight, darn it. Oh, nope. Fire truck just turned off its lights. Don't know what they're doing, but okay. Man, this is a bad spot. Alright, I think after the fire truck, we got 1 white car on my left. Maybe. If these guys don't piddle around and make their left turn. Dang it. Man. The traffic is terrible. It really is. I'm never going to get out here, am I? Sup, Dakota Wolf? Yeah, fast food is not the best stuff in the whole wide world. It is not. Is it? No offense to any of the brands, of course, but it's greasy as heck, which can't be good for you. And I'm sure there's plenty of preservatives and stuff in a lot of it. I don't feel like I would consider Wingstop so much of a fast food joint. It's definitely a chain, right? Like, they have locations everywhere. Domino's, a little bit more lenient towards fast food. They definitely have the drive-up windows these days. God, I'm never going to get out here. That's alright. If you want to watch it later, that's okay. I'm glad you could stop in, Tanyan. Tanyan said there was, and I can't remember. I think there might have been. I can't remember, though. I can't remember. Not without doing the digging on it to remember. Could probably figure it out, but I don't know. Isn't there a Days Inn out on Lincoln Way? I think there's a Days Inn out on Lincoln Way, out by Outback Steakhouse. All right, I think I might get lucky. 1 car, nobody's coming this way. This guy kind of got a little close, but okay. That's all right. All right, here we go. We finally got it. Finally got it. Let's see, what way do I want to go? Do I actually want to go right? I don't think I do, because there's not really anything new over there. So we'll go forwards. We'll go forwards. There's definitely new stuff on Whitney, so we'll go to Whitney. All right. Come on, traffic. It's a green light. Pretty sure, yeah. Boinky. $35. That's no jive. Except, of course, everyone here is only doing 30. Couple of new complexes on the left for a living. Almost, I don't know. Calling it Mission Village. I don't remember if it's apartments or condos or what, but there is that. Vroom. I love how now everyone is going over the speed limit. It went from being under to over. It's like, good job, people. Good job. That's all right. But ish. It's all right ish. And now they're doing about the speed limit. People for you, people. That's all right. I know there's a lot of traffic, so I can't judge too much. New stuff being built on that corner too. On the left behind us. Now it's 45. Riding a bike in the wind, that's gotta be harsh. If I had to take a guess based on his clothing, he's probably going out to the military base, so that's a bit of a ride in this harsh, windy weather. That is a bit of a ride. Here we go. This is Whitney. And up here on the right, got a new gas station, new fire station being built out here. It's one of the 3. And there's also the U-Haul and stuff. I think I've talked about U-Haul before. Of course, you guessed it, this is another Sinclair gas station. I think right now you should be able to see the Sinclair. Jeez, person. Hopefully this white car doesn't clip me. Alright. White car. Alright, I think I can go. For a sec, I thought that lady was going to go when there's traffic coming. She hesitated. She could have gone right when I went, but she didn't. And she hesitated, so she didn't go, and she stopped, but I had a moment of nerve wrack. Yeah, they definitely are getting the foundation in for this fire station over here. Vroom. Let's do a little U-E. So we kind of saw this in the live stream that he did a while back, but they're definitely getting going on it. So it's going to be positioned right here. They already removed the other buildings that were on the lot. And I guess we'll go right. We'll go over towards Lincoln Way area again. See, do I want to go on 12th Street? I want to go on 12th Street, or do I want to go on Lincoln Way? I'm going to have to think about it for a minute. Let's see. I think I want to start with Lincoln Way. But do I want to go on to 12th after that? I don't know. I don't know. Got no traffic. Alright, the sun's getting bad. I was trying to avoid going westward, but I guess we're gonna have to go westward now. Oh well. everything that's on there. What all is on there? I don't know. I guess maybe it doesn't matter too much. I think there's about the same amount. I guess we want to go on 12th Street, though, because there is the new fire station over that way. So we'll go 12th and Nation Way area. That's a little better. Taft and Polk. Hopefully stream's still going all right for you guys. Hopefully you guys are still able to see it. I know there's kind of a dry spot right here. Ah, that sun's bright. Right in my eye. All right, people. All right, people. There we go. Yeah, so this is station on the left. There's a fire station on the left right here. One of the ones that's supposed to be moving. I forget which one they're moving to. If that one's moving to the one we just saw out in Whitney, or if they're moving to the one we will see up here on, well, off of Nation Way. We'll have to see. I forget which one's going to which location. But we'll go through the plaza up here because there is a little bit of a new thing happening here. Party America actually moved to the former Sears hometown, believe it or not. It's a smaller store floor for sure. So in a way, it kind of almost sucks because it does mean they probably won't have as much variety as they did at their older store. But then again, I guess at their older store, a lot of times there was at least an aisle or two that were just unused. It just didn't have the product to cover it. At least when I visited. And it's not like I visit every day, so maybe it's just coincidence for the timing on that. Maybe it's just coincidence. But either way, they moved over there. They don't have a sign on the front of the building yet, but they are there. Trying to take a little shortcut thingy. There we go. So they're to the left of Absolute Flooring. Looks like they are open today. So I'm gonna let you guys see the angle on that. So pretty interesting to see them over here now. Still have their sign up on the other location. I don't know if they'll reuse their old sign or if they'll just get a new one. Goodwill cart casually parked over here, and it looks like I almost think there might be someone living in it. Gotta do what you gotta do, and it's windy, so I don't know if I can judge, but didn't expect to see that. I have reason to suspect there's someone in the cart, but Oh well, like I said, gotta do what you gotta do. It's cold and windy. Gotta hide somewhere. A lot of the bike tunnels right now are not good spots because of the ice and snow that are in them. Jesus, that sounds bad. There you go. Get out of the blind spot. And we're good. Boy, that sounds bad. It's alright, we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Here we go. So they are also getting the foundation in on this one, this fire station over here off of Nation Way. Owie. Boppity boppity. During daylight you can see everything better. So maybe I'll zoom in for you guys just a little bit. So there is that. It's over here by Ashley Furniture. Zoom back out. And if I zoomed out, 1 minute. Oh, hey Casey, how are you doing? How are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day to anyone who's just joining the chat. It is Valentine's Day, of course. Another year of Valentine's Day. Anyway, good stuff though. Good stuff. Vroom. Alright. What's next? Probably South Greeley Highway. I've already kind of covered Lincoln Way a little bit, but yeah, maybe we'll hit the Logan Viaduct. So there's really not too much new on Lincoln Way right now, so. Besides what we already covered anyway. Now for this light. Come on, light. There it goes. Yellow, red, green. Wish that sun wasn't so bright. It really does suck that it's so bright. Or I guess not that it's so bright, but that frickities. But that it's in front of my eyes. Bad timing. Bad timing. All right, Logan Avenue and Nation Way, gonna turn left. Nothing ever happened to the U-Pump it. There's talk of it being replaced, but never got replaced. I see someone goes right in a scooter down the bike path there. Or maybe a skateboard, I can't tell, it could be either one. I'm leaning toward skateboard. Yeah, maybe a skateboard. Initially it looked like a scooter, but I think it's just the angle I looked at it at. very often. I had a red light at this intersection. That's fun. It's okay, but that's fun. Still need to figure out when I'm going to do the giveaway thing. I'm thinking about changing it. I initially was thinking of only doing t-shirts, but kind of thinking about just doing anything in the store, including t-shirts. Just like whatever you want out of it, you can get something if whatever you win. Thinking about something like that. I want to do a little different than I've done in the past. In the past, I've always done one specific shirt, but I think I want to do something a little different where I let people have a choice and what one they get. Still need to publish all the new merch stuff. Haven't gotten around to it. A little bit of it's because of debating on when I want to do a live stream and all that for that. It's kind of a pain to do it nowadays just because of my circumstances right now. I can't really go into it too much because it's kind of a really personal area that I don't want to touch on too much, but my circumstances have changed a lot over the last few months, so it's kind of gotten harder to do stuff, or I should say do live streams at home. It's not the end of the world if I get interrupted, I guess, but it's like it's the same way I'd rather not be interrupted. It's kind of hard to not end up being interrupted. God, this sun's so bad. Harsh. It's alright, we'll be on South Greeley in a minute. Then it'll be better. Better for you, better for me, everybody wins. Then I'll read chat. I of course can't read chat when I'm driving because you guys are in the passenger seat. Okay, I don't think I missed anything unless the chat's frozen. Shouldn't have, but oh yeah, I forgot about the motel. Oops. The Lariat Motel thing over here. I didn't think about going over there until the last minute again, darn it. Been doing a renovation project. Lynn Buys Houses has been doing renovation on it for quite a while now. It's definitely getting there, but yeah. And now, unlike that person before, we're going to sneak out here a little bit. So we want to be able to go as soon as there's a clearance. Might have 2 more cars. Come on, cars. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's see. So I guess there's 3 places out here that I need to mention. So first and foremost is the Scooter's Coffee that's coming to Cheyenne. It'll be their first location. Kind of mentioned it earlier in the stream for those of you who were here earlier. They're taking over what was the fireworks outlet, I think it was called. I think it's called the fireworks outlet. They do still got one fireworks outlet location out near I-25 and kind of near Terry Ranch Road, that vicinity. But this one closed up. They demolished it, and it's soon to be replaced. Actually, we'll go left. Soon to be replaced by a Scooter's Coffee. Let's see if I can get an angle that might work to see it. It almost would have been better. Yeah, shoot. It's going to be better to just go around again. Shoot. I should have parked sooner. I wasn't sure where the best place to park was to show you guys, but I see where I need to go now. There we go. Wow, it's icy right here. Alright, we'll go back around. We'll park right here. There you go. That's a good angle. Look at that. That's a good angle. Yeah, I think you guys can see it. There's the bin, and then just above. Maybe I'll lift you guys off and just make sure. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. You can see that, the framing going in, the foundation. So, yeah, that's going to be a Scooter's Coffee. It's another one kind of somewhat similar to Ziggy's and Human Bean, similar design anyway, where you have a drive-up window, not really an inside area. You might have a walk-up window, which I think this one will have. I think it will. I'm not sure. It looked like it would. I couldn't tell though for certain from the plans. Probably need to wait for more plans to come out, or maybe just see what it looks like when it gets done. Either way, they got windows on all three sides, but I couldn't really tell if it's like the actual pickup windows on all three sides. It's hard to tell. Now we got sun in the eyes again for a minute. I think there's 2 more places, so yeah. This will be hard to turn out of. Maybe not. And darn it. Almost could have, but and now we gotta wait for that person. Man, I can't catch a break here. This is a bad spot too. And of course, it's getting to be that rush hour time frame, so it's even worse. Almost would be better to turn right. It might, yeah, I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go right and go find another way out. Unless I get lucky, but I doubt I will. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky for sure. There's a lot of people, man. I don't know. Maybe a thin chance. No, probably not. This sucks. This is a really bad spot to get out. It's like as soon as I had any chance to turn left, it's run by the other direction. I think I might at least be able to turn right, actually. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's go right, and then we'll go back around. Really bad spot there. Really bad spot. Go up to the next block, maybe. Go around the block. That person made me nervous. I never realized this road was here. Okay. Yeah, never knew. Never knew. Kind of narrow. There we go. I think this is the road we want. I think it is. Or is it? Yeah, it is. I think. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I think it is. Yep, it is. Alright, so we got the new McDonald's that was being built over the last few months. It opened last month as well. Yeah, there's not much more to say about it. They took over a vacant outlot that was recently being used as overflow parking for the Outlaw Saloon. And yeah, that's about all I got to say about it. There's not a whole lot more to say about that McDonald's. It is what it is. And then up here on the right, we got the Breeze Through Car Wash, which I think it opened like summer last year, fall, somewhere around there. I may have even included something about it in a... I can go. We're going to get it. I may have even included in something about in one of the live streams I did last year when I was... It might have actually been built during one of those. I can't remember. D-Stall Photos. How are you doing? We going to get in our King Super Stall? As far as I know, we are supposed to. So that's over in Sweetgrass. I guess we could take a spin over there since we're kind of out this way anyway. Maybe I'll flip my lights on. It's getting to be that time. We could go out over there. They are not building it yet. The area where it would, in theory, be built hasn't been done much in the way of development. So far, I think Blue Federal Credit Union's the only one that has any plans at the moment, but I think there's still interest in potentially doing something. Oof, that balloon just got hit by that car. Oh yeah, on the right there's a Gentle Touch Dental South being built. So I guess it is connected to the Gentle Touch Dental that's in downtown Cheyenne, I think. The way that they've named it suggests that they are actually opening a second location, not just moving to that location, which might be good. Looks like the old Pinnacle Bank is now for sale. I saw a for sale sign up front of there. Here's College Drive, South Greeley Highway. We're back where we started. We're going to go to the left and go through Sweetgrass real quick. They've been doing quite a bit of development over there, though. So, of course, there's the Pinnacle Bank building. There's a building that they built that I guess is technically supposed to be offices for Sweetgrass. They're working on building some multifamily housing right now over there. They're definitely getting ready to start on the third level of the building, or of the community, I should say. Storage. Man, throat's dry. Definitely gonna wrap the stream up after this part. So we do got the new Pinnacle Bank that moved from South Greeley Highway over here. Now this, it might actually not have even been being built last time I did a live stream. Now it is long since been open. And it looks decent. It looks decent. I don't know what they're going to build in this field over here to the left, but I'm going to do a little UE thingy. We are zoomed in a little bit. I don't know how it keeps getting zoomed in. That's weird. But there you go. There's the Pinnacle Bank building. There we go. So up here is the first set of housing they did. This was the earliest building that they did, was all the houses right here in this section between Murray Road and I believe it's Sweetgrass Drive that's on the other side of this. Ah, that sun's bright again. It's in my eyes. Goodnight Trail, Doran Lane. Here's Rabbit Brush Trail. Sweetgrass Drive, I was right. Then the second section they did is straight up ahead, beyond Sweetgrass Drive. And I think they're still doing some building, but they got a lot of it up. They really need to do something for that bike path, because that is such a bad blind spot for bikes and drivers. It's not a great crossing spot that they did. Every time I ride my bike on that bike path or I drive through that spot, I always am nervous that I'm going to hit something or someone, because it's such a blind spot. Yeah, lots of new homes over here. Then over here on the right, they're getting ready to do the third section of it. So we'll go back eastward a little bit more on Sweetgrass Drive. So this is the intersection of Ladeau and Sweetgrass. And over here they have a whole bunch of new areas that haven't been built yet, but they're getting ready to. The land's been prepped, as you'll see right now. This is Open Range Road where we just turned. And you can see all kinds of electrical sticking out. Go one more. Got all kinds of little narrow roads that they're basically almost alleys. So this one's called Heyday Trail. We're turning on. This one's not so much of an alley, I guess, but the others are more of an alleyway. Kind of an access road. Here's Big Meadow Drive. And over here to the right-ish is kind of where they were looking to potentially build the King Supers building. Take a right on Prairie Gold Lane from Big Meadow Drive. And here's East Murray Road. It goes farther than it did before. It's technically on the map, even though the intersections are kind of screwed up for Murray Road. Been trying to get it to fix, but They still haven't freaking updated the public map. Looks like they're starting to get ready to do some work on the blue location over here. So Blue Federal Credit Union, maybe anyway. I don't know. It could just be random piles of dirt too. Either way, Blue Federal Credit Union is actually looking to build a branch right up on the right side of this road we're turning on. So this is back on Sweetgrass Drive headed southbound. And right up on the right is where they're supposed to be built. And I think it's right in this vicinity where they were planning to build a King Supers of sorts. Of course, the Sweetgrass plans don't specify that. I guess I didn't need my left turn signal. The Sweetgrass plans don't necessarily specify that, but that's what the info is that Standby News had gotten, I believe, from workers in the area. Maybe. I think it's workers. I think it's workers in the area. So he is informed of that. I think that's what's still going to be end up going in there. It'll be interesting if something does happen where King Supers and Albertsons become the same company. It will be interesting. I don't know if that's still going to happen. They said it would be at least a year. So I guess we'll might find out later this year if that's actually what's going to happen or not, if those two are going to combine. But yeah. I think that's about it. I don't think there's too much more. There's definitely some stuff on the edges of town that we didn't look at. For example, the Bish's RV out south and west of town is now built and open. There's like a new data center that is being built out off of Christensen Road and Campstool Road, that area. It's definitely some stuff that we didn't look at, but you know, it's stuff that is out on the edge of town. I think we saw most of those current events. I obviously forgot to do the Ziggy's on Pershing, but I don't think there's too much of a loss there. I've done a short about it in the past, a YouTube short. Yeah, I think that's most of it. If there is anything I missed, for sure let me know in the comments. Maybe something I could do a short on in the future, or maybe cover in a future live stream. Yeah. I'm going to get up to Maverick again, maybe near there. Maybe I don't know where I want to stop. It's not really a good spot to stop here. Let me find some place to stop first. Alright, almost would go in this lot, but this lot's really, really dirty and has not been maintained, so no, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Oh, green light, nice. Alright. Maybe I'll go up here to the, I don't know. I don't know where I want to stop. Maybe I'll do it in here. Yeah. That person is supposedly turning. Nope, they're not turning. God dang it. God, I love when people turn their turning signals on so dang soon, but then they don't turn until way later. There's some instances where maybe it's understandable, right? You can't, if there's two entries right side by side, you can't avoid it there, but there's a lot of other situations where it's like, really? You had to turn your signal on so soon? Like, was that really necessary? Anyway. Let's see how to angle this. Maybe I'll do it like this. And like this. There you go. So that's where I guess we'll end. We'll end at Family Dollar in South Greeley. yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the live stream. Have a happy Valentine's Day, of course. Thanks to everyone who joined into this live stream. I don't know when the next video or live stream will be. We'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know in the notifications as usual. We'll go from there. Probably won't be doing the driving streams monthly like I originally was thinking about. I was kind of talking about that last year a little bit. I'm not going to do it monthly because monthly's too often. But I will do it from time to time like this, I think. Yeah. I don't know when the next video will be, but it'll be sometime. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, we'll go from there. I definitely am going to be experimenting a little bit with my style a little bit and how I do the videos, just because I feel like the old way I've done it has just gotten really dry, really vague. I mean, it's not like it's terrible, right? I think it's still a good way of doing the videos, but it's kind of just gotten too redundant. I feel like. So, yeah. Some experimentation probably coming soon. Links to everything are in the description. I think that's about all I need to say, though. There went the Domino's delivery car again. How about that? Anyway, see you guys in the next live stream, and peace out. Peace. Adios, adios.